Hi, this is Saneri, and I am here with a Neokyo haul. Quite the hefty box this time around. But that's because I ended up getting quite a few lots that came with albums, and I'm pretty sure that's what makes up a lot of the weight here. But I'm very excited to get this in because it has a lot that I've been waiting for. Okay, so we've got that one, that one, should be one up there. This is the standard. Doesn't help that I'm not really seeing, but I don't want to cut myself either. Okay, that feels like I got that. Ooh. Yes, that is all packaging. This is the pile. Wow, I don't think I realized exactly how much I got that came with albums. Let's see, those would be photo card stacks. Okay, smaller stuff. There we go. Wow. Okay. How do I even want to do this? You know what? Let's start with things that I am not going to be going into too much. This is a manga series that I really like, so I've been buying the Japanese volumes as it comes out. It is a weekly Shonen Jump series, and the English title is Ultimate Exorcist Kyoshi. So this is volume 4. I think that's just the little thing the bookstores need for when they sell, so they can scan. And usually what that does is that it sends the information to, you know, not only the store, but I think it also is set up to be sent to like Oricon, so they know that, you know, they can track the sales as well. I think it's all part of that. And I do have a couple more link up. If you've seen my unboxings in which I buy from often, then you know that I am collecting these magazines. I'm trying to do a full collection. All right, just want to do a quick flip through to make sure that I can't tell if there are any pages missing, because it is not exactly popular, but it is common that for these fans of a group will just cut out the pages that have the group that they're a fan of and then sell the other pages off. Or sell the rest of the magazine off, and it's like, I want the full thing. For my collection, I want as full as possible. I mean, it's okay if they're missing the bonus. some of the bonus stuff, like the posters and such, or the stickers that they'll come with from time to time. But I want all the actual pages. Oh, come on. Man, what is this even in? This is the first time I've run into this. All right. So those just put off to the side. And everything else, well, no, look, I do have a couple things that are more, all right, so Kiss My Foot 2, they're a J-pop group that I like. They came out with their recent album, Mad Fact. And one of the versions they had were these solo covers. My favorite member is Senga Kento, who's just usually just goes by Senga. It's nice. It hasn't even been opened yet. But it should be very basic because it was like super cheap. Yeah. I think there's like one photo in there. There is. Oh, that is interesting. So instead of a lyric booklet, you have a little QR code and that will take you to a website that has the lyrics. That is the first time I've seen that. But I have that. I did get Hollow, Stray Kids' latest Japanese album. And this does come with some photo cards. In fact, I want to say now everything should be like a photo card or something, or a larger inclusion. Ooh. Oh, I said album. It's a mini album, only 5 tracks, but still, they are amazing tracks. Okay, there are, just flip through. Where the concept for this is just, it's beautiful. It is just gorgeous. So very glad to have a copy of it. All right, and like I mentioned, it does come with some photo cards. And they are, of course, both Sungmin. This is the, I believe, the regular edition, or his card, and this is the Tower Records card. All right. So, might as well start getting into these larger albums, so I can make room to start spreading out the photo cards. I forget if I knew this came with it, but I believe, oh, okay, they put also the photo cards in there. Yeah, there should be a full set. Nice. Not that I'm collecting full sets, but it's still nice to have. And got this with the Macne line. For the CD, and we'll just put it over in this pile. So I need this Sauna, I need this Nyan, and the others I'm good with. But of course these were all very cheap to buy in lots. Who was the plate on this? Oh, Jihyo. Okay, everything is up in the front for this one. But yes, this is where I started focusing on trying to finish back collecting twice. So definitely expect a lot of them. For this. All right, and I don't have this lenticular, so I'm keeping that. I know I needed this and this. It was mainly for her ring pop, but also had the flower. So a little stack of repeats. Okay, so let's see. I think these are all other things that came in albums, so let's go through these all next then. Okay, where did they put the photo cards? I think in here. Yes. Ah. That did not. Okay. That's fixed. All right, I have this Rima already, but I needed this one. That's the random pull. Right. Got another set like that for Mayaka. Don't need this one, but need this one. So, trying to work on completing Love Line. Speaking of which, let's just continue on. Need to you real quick. There we go. And this is a Mako set. all of it is Mako. But I do have her regular edition card, which I need. I have her lenticular. Then we have Ayaka's two cut. All right. Need to stabilize the pile over here. And last bigger album to open. I'm gonna have to cut this one. All right, so this is the sheesh version of Ampers&one's debut single. Cairo. It is a full Cairo set. So I collect, he is the only member I collect in full, though I do collect group stuff. So the larger inclusions are definitely getting kept. This is the card I needed from that. I already have that one. And I did get a Mingy version of Golden Hour Part 3, the platform version. It is unopened, so let us see what my pulls are going to be. Let's see. Don't need any of that. So this will be a Mingy. Yay! This will be, yay! Another Mingy, which was kind of guaranteed. Who's Polaroid? Oh, Wano? Or, no, not Wano. Wooyoung. What the hell? That's not even a member of this group. And of course, I'm quite Wooyoung blessed, but I kind of deserve that for screwing it up earlier, so. Oh my gosh. These are the two cards I pulled as the random for the Jungho platform that I bought, which is the only other platform album for Part 3 I've purchased. That is ridiculous. You didn't even come from the same country. Well, maybe technically you did because you were imported in Japan or from Japan to, but still. Wow. But I pulled a San, not a Wooyoung for the Polaroid, so either way, I'm not too worried about finding new homes for those. All right, and this should be sets with larger inclusions. Wow, this was really packaged well, at least in the plastic. Oh, there we go. Hopefully this leads to freedom. Rah! Free to Amaru. I'm feeling this really should not be as difficult as I'm making it. There we go. All right, so I did get one with his little door sign. And it has his ID. Because I have switched to collecting Amaru, being the member that I collect fully for Kickflip. So, have 4 of his photo cards here. All right, and I got another NEXZ photo card and forecut from their latest season's greetings, because I do need to work on that. So I made sure to at least get one. Ah. And just because I found it for cheap and I don't have it, so I have Mina's lenticular for Fancy You. And let's see what fell. Ah, some more Amaru. So, oh, okay. I never got the coaster because I bought their debut albums. Was about a month or so after the release, so I didn't get the first press release bonus for the digipack. So that is what all that is. So that's the coaster, and this is the photo card. All right, and then we have 2 stacks, which is nothing but photo cards. All right. Oh. So we have this Junghyun. Again, this is where it's going to pick up again for twice. Got this Chaeyoung, Summer Nights. All right, so I got Lino's Hop Nemo card. And it came in a set with some other random cards, like this trading card, which I already have. As well as Beep it. Come on. That sticker, as well as faux card from the set that comes with the Nemos, which of course I don't need any of those. Oh yes. So I made sure to grab the blanket Mingy because for some reason all the US listings are massively overpriced for these. I already have that. So while I'm mainly focusing on Golden Hour for ATEEZ, the blankets though, I will go back and grab as soon as I can because again, they're overpriced. So I'd rather just get them. Okay, so I did get not a lot of NEXZ, but this is the Zeta for the version I don't have for the regular edition. And I also picked up this Tower Records because I love this ridiculous blonde wig. Yes, it's bad, but I love it. So I wanted a photo card of it. All right, and I need this rose Momo for Fancy. Did not need that, but it came with it. All right, and we got the last two hops, because with these, I am done now for that. But yeah, I forgot one of them came with a unit. But I have Changbin. Oh, that's right. His came with a whole bunch of other cards and still managed to be the cheapest of the sets. Don't need that. And this is from that Nemo set. Not the random card, which I did need and I do now have. Oh, it's in the front. And Han is the third, and that finishes up all the hop cards I needed. All right. But that should not be the last of the Stray Kids. There should be at least one more card. All right, and I needed this Geo. Since I will finish off strategy with what I have here too. Oh my gosh, this is just falling apart on me. Okay. All right, I needed this sauna for more and more. I do not need this sauna, and I don't believe this was even in the listing. I think this will just be a freebie. Ah, another set. Because I did kind of change a bit, not a lot for how I'm collecting Anteam. I know I said I was only going to get stuff from like other people who are collecting. But then it's like, if I don't get much, you know, if I'm only getting like, since the cards are so cheap, they really are. And honestly, it gives me cards that I can trade people. So I've decided that I will pick up a little bit of Anteen with my Mercari Japan hauls. This is a Maki set, as you can tell, because he's the one that I am collecting for. And I got duplicates of this. I forget what they're from. But they're definitely lucky draw material, because it's a lot thicker than their usual cards. Oh, I hate doing that, but there was no other way. So yes. So I can just trade off or sell off my extra, which will not be hard to do. Because I know there are other people who collect Maki. Come on. I cut the tape. Open. Sometimes I wish I had nails, because I think that would make this easier. I thought I cut that. What did I cut? Oh well. I freed her though. I needed this die-on for the yes or yes, or one of the OT9 yes or yes. Oh, okay. It's like, that made no sense from what I grabbed. I got one of the other strategy cards that I needed here. Another one where it's just falling apart on me as I try to open it. This is the Mina, which throws me off because it looks so much like her other one where she has this bear. All right. And we have some more Kickflip here. I definitely wanted to try to get as much as possible from their debut release, so that way I could hurry up and start working on their first comeback. And I got this NEXZ limited edition units that I need. Because I would like to do some work with Forward. Okay, this is a set. I do not need two, or yeah, these are the Nions I do not need. I needed this one from Eyes Wide Open. I couldn't find it on its own, and it just was cheap enough. This is sets. All right, on to the next stack. You do have some Itzy. Should just be unit cards, I believe. forgot this did have a Cheong, but you know what? I have recently decided that I'm going to collect at least 2 photo cards for Ryujin and Cheong for each of their releases. So yeah, this now has become a card I need. And I do need some more units. So they are all keepers. And I wanted to work on the Nalina non-album Seta cards, since I do try to collect 4 for each release. This brings me up to 2 for Nalina. I forget if I've purchased more or if they're just on my list to purchase next time. But wanted to make some progress with that. All right, and I have this Cairo from Ampers&one, as this was one of the cards I'm missing from the debut release. So with the other one I have here, he is done for that. And I can move on to their first comeback and collecting cards for him for that now. All right. I know this is not the Jonghyun I needed. It's, yes, this one. I need her. All right, got a set of eyelet cards, which I bought for 1 card. Not that one, or that one, even though they're all super cute. I have this one already. This is the one I needed. Her with the boxing glove. Ah! Which was not easy to find. I could only find it in a set, and this was one of the better priced ones, but I am not too worried about finding the rest of them new homes. And I have one of the doorbell ringing album cards that I still need for Zayn. I'm only missing 1 now. And finally, finally decided to do some work and get one of the photo cards for Mina for Masterpiece. Because I do want to work on Mismo. Also got this Rio, which is one of the random Digipack cards I needed for Love Line. And where does this actually open? Okay, this side. Plastic, where is your opening? Ah, it was lower than I thought it was. I got little freebies on this one. Cute. I got the Sana from this set. Gotta double check and see if I completed this set or not. If not, I am super close to completing it with everything that I got. Ah, yes. And finally, after talking about it forever, I did get a non-album Ride the Vibe from NEXZ's Korean debut. And I got this Huey one. Thought it was super cute. So he's gonna fill that slot. All right, and I got this Dion for More and More. I also have the last lenticular from Taste of Love that I needed. So that is going to be a set completed with that. I definitely was not paying a lot of attention because I think I grabbed this and I forgot which cards came with this, and I have like bought all 3 of these. Thankfully, I still need this one, so. Those other 3 are gonna have to find new homes. At least it was a very cheap set if I remember right, so. Not too heartbroken. There's the Chaeyoung from, again, this set, which is why I'm like, I have to be either done or super close to being done with it. Talk about completing things. This is the last Miro card that I needed to complete everything that I'm collecting for that album. So I am completely done with Miro, which was one of my goals for the year. Oh my gosh. I need to cut. There we go. All right, and this Jonghyun is the last strategy card that I needed. So she is all, or strategy is now all taken care of, which is in perfect timing with This Is For coming out in a few weeks. And I decided to work on my non-Soyeon NEXZ Pobs, and I got this Lily, super cute. That is from Break. Swear, some of this plastic, it is so cheap, it just breaks apart. All right, so this should be the last ATEEZ. I did get another Mingy set. I know I need that one. Pretty sure I need this one. I was much better at avoiding double purchasing. I think I actually pulled this one, so. Still very glad to have the couple I do. And another large set, which I basically bought for a single card, which is this Rose Nyan. But yes, everything else I do not need, but I'm sure I will find a home for. And have this Amaru. All right, and I did decide that I am going to collect Momina for Miai, but it's going to be only 3 cards, pure release, since that is very doable. This set though did come with a non-album card. It's cute. I'll just keep it. I'll have a cheat page for her. Yes, so this completes the debut single with this photo card, and this starts the collection for the second single, High Five. And last, we are ending with more Twice. Yes, again, I'm really trying to finish things off. Yeah, I have those. Got that set for this one. So, that is my haul. I am very happy because I know this is going to be a lot, gonna help me a lot with my Twice, and now that I have it, I can figure out, I have a better idea of what I have if I can, you know, see where everything places in the albums, and of course update my templates, because I don't like updating until I actually have the cards in hand. So I know I'm not completely done with Twice, but this definitely takes a huge chunk of what I need, like, off my plate, because I have it now. So I think after this it'll be a bit of a break for videos. Well, I guess it depends on when I get this up, but yes, because the 11th, yes, the 11th, that is the big day for both Twice, and I guess ATEEZ. I mean, if anything, I'm definitely getting Twice. I will do an unboxing. I'm not sure if I'm going to try to get all the digipacks, but I'm definitely getting all the photo books. I think I may just get like 3 or 4 digipacks, and I want to get the vinyl record this time around. Definitely want to get it, because this whole album, it is just everything that they've done for it, everything they've released for it, it just seems just amazing, and I have a feeling I will definitely regret things if I don't get that vinyl. And I do want to at least get one copy of the ATEEZ album that day. Hopefully I can find, or hopefully it'll be in stores on release date. That was definitely an issue with the first part of part 3. Nowhere near me had it in store, but we'll see how that goes, because that's going to be dependent. I may do a delayed unboxing for that one. Yeah, on the 11th, definitely Twice, and then maybe a few days after ATEEZ. Yes, we'll see. And then of course later this month there's TXT. There is a buy order that I will hopefully be completing, and hopefully we'll be getting before the end of the month. I'm not holding my breath on that one, but that is what the plan is currently, because I had to pre-order something from the JYP Japan store site, and that comes in, I think the release date is the 19th. So we shall see what I've got. It'll definitely be a much smaller haul than this. But yes, that else was coming, other than, like I mentioned, or did I mention the TXT release? If I have not, I will. There's a TXT release this month. I definitely plan on picking up at least one of each for the album. We'll probably do an unboxing. And yeah, those are basically the plans for my videos for this month of July, outside of the usual monthly haul and storing video. And as you can see, I already have plenty to store. Then if we add on all the releases, what I usually, you know, the amount I usually pick up every week at the trading events, this is probably gonna be one of the bigger storing videos for July. So hopefully you'll be looking forward to that, because I'm definitely looking forward to it. So now that I've gotten all that rambling off, if you want to make sure you don't want to miss any of that, make sure you subscribe, and until next time, bye.
뛰는 소리 나나?
좀 더 위로, 좀 더 위로, 좀 더 위로. 그래, 그거야. 야, 아니, 너 잠깐만, 너 그러고 있어봐.